Okay, welcome back to Ashes. We are deep, deep underground in a military bunker that is apparently completely abandoned. Sure it is. I believe that. I sure believe that. Fuck. I don't like it, Sam. I am. I don't like it. What the fuck, man? Doom Guy doesn't have to deal with this shit. The fuck? Oh shit. Fuck. I got him. Okay, well that wasn't that quick. Wonderful. I have some good funky music again. Oh, that did open. Oh, ha! Hey, pal. Yeah, let's fuck shit up now. Horror is over. What? Oh. Crossing the mountains had been like stepping into another world. Parched wasteland and crumbling asphalt gave way to rolling plains and dense green woodland. Little showed there had ever been a war. Below me lay the Badlands, and it wasn't immediately obvious why it had earned such a name. From what I had heard, poor soil, warring factions, and dangerous wildlife were to blame, yet I could see no sign of it. Smoke rose in the distance, heavy and constant. If I was lucky, it would be from Prosperity, the local trading hub. That would be a good place to start looking for answers. Oh yeah, this is real verdant greenery. So frickin' fast. Oh my god, he's bad. Alright, alright. Oh! Oh, fuck him up! Yeah, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, shit. Nice going. Alright, now calm down. Hey. Another massive map. Key. Get him, boy. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Good, good, good. Oh, that's it? No, I can't be it. There's an interior there. I'm with it. Okay. Granted, that was unexpected. I'm not quite sure what killed me. This way to prosperity. Yeah, but I want to solve that whatever killed me. There you go, pal. What are you doing? What are you even doing? Serious? You have this much trouble? Then you just eat around. I'm all about ammo conservation. Back here. Wrong with you? What the fuck? Deal with that. Alright. I assume I stepped on a pipe bomb or something. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Are there any other pipe bombs? No. Fuck. Scared the shit out of me, dude. Why are you just standing there in silence? Who does that? Freaking me out. Hey, 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 hey. Get back here now. Asshole. Asshole dog. Okay. Joe's Junk. 1-800 got shit. Nuclear waste not accepted. Okay. The junkyard. I'm not sure why this isn't a workbench that I could work on, but alright. Be quiet up in here. Till now. I'm full on pipe bombs. Also not a workbench. Alrighty, I can do this. So secret. What a secret. Couldn't imagine something so secretive. Basically, it's not a secret if I can find it. That's how I rule it. It's a secret if I have to look it up and then swear and be like, how the fuck does anybody find this? Then it's a secret. I guess that's it. That wasn't the junkyard, though. Hello. Blue key. That's it. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to find a blue key somewhere else in the world and then come back here. Thank God these things can't run as fast as I can, right? They don't eat their veggies. They just eat liver. Oh yeah, this looks good. Oh yeah, this looks real good. The big map. And then it puts your light away. Annoying. Now we're talking. Oh my. Yeah, we're reload. That's an insane amount of damage to take for no good reason. We're gonna go to pipe bomb. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Fuck! Alright, that was on me. That was better. See, you reload enough times and you'll get it. You guys fucked me up. Alright, whew. That was a little dicey. Those shotgun guys suck ass. Oh, so secret. What a secret. Rifle cartridges, huh? Okay, that's good. Is this anything? No. Okay.
I'm going to eat you.
Oh, he's gonna eat me. As a total person, not just the liver. Oh, this guy just wants the head cheese. You ain't getting it. Okay. And a big vault. This is how they do the vaults in the future. Okay, and we'll have to put a pin in that.
I'm going to eat his flesh.
Alright, let's not get too hasty here.
Eat his flesh. I get his liver.
I like to use up the revolver ammo when I have not much going on. I like to miss a lot too. Really important. Fuck you! That was not worth it at all. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of ammo, but it's like, no matter what, it's gonna be ammo. Unless I want to use a crowbar. Yeesh. Don't mind if I do. Crap. Mm-hmm. I don't mind any of them except the shotgun guys. Those I mind a lot. Alright, get them. Oh, that guy already died. Holy shit. Got roasted.
Get in my belly!
Always trying to conserve ammo with these mutants. Whereas goons, I don't give a shit. I'll just shoot them up. Okay, they're beating each shit out of each other. Good, good. Guess I'll get to work on you. There you go. Who's left? Shotgun guy. Not no more. Nice. The hell was the point of all that? There's gotta be a way to get up onto this thing. Because there's a little piece of junk up there. So there must be some way up onto this whole mess. There we go. It's pretty irradiated, isn't it? But there's a secret stash, and we love those. So secretive. Got it. Junk is mine. This was all mostly a waste of time. Except for the vault code, which I don't know. Yep. Yep, sounds about right. Alright, obviously I was supposed to go to Prosperity first. So we should probably just go to Prosperity, huh? Or we can go out here. Got going on in here? Okay. Look at the size of this bed. How do you change the sheets on this shit? Oh, that would be a nightmare. That's it. Okay, I guess. There's a gas station. Okay, I'm gonna go get my dog. Yeah, sorry, boy. Good thing you're very loyal. Except when I want to, like, get on you after getting off. We're on our way. Was ist das? Water reclamation plant. Okay. We're not gonna get distracted. Well, wait a minute, I was just here. Oh, that is where I'm supposed to go, the water reclamation plant. Okay. Yeah, those are people. Alright, don't shoot my dog. Ah, it's a fine creature you have there. Racer, is she? She looks exceptionally healthy and well built. You know what this thing is? Indeed I do. A pit fiend matriarch, about 8 or 9 years old, I would wager. She's a fine specimen. Perhaps you'd have some luck in the races here if you aren't worried about the two of you getting hurt. It's quite a violent sport. Races? Tell me more. What exactly is a matriarch? Female of breeding age. As you can see, they can reach an impressive size. Far more powerful than the smaller males. However, they have a much more submissive temperament in general. That is, of course, unless you threaten their pups. They're still tricky, however. You must have a special bond indeed for this one to tolerate your presence, so what do you use them for? Here, we often use them as guards or the races. The smaller males are more aggressive, but prone to behavior issues. The larger females are easier to work with and can even run carrying a man at full speed. I myself often buy or breed promising specimens. I'm hoping to start my own kennel someday. You breed them? I do indeed. Especially have female potential. I'd even offer to buy yours should you be willing to sell. I'd like to see her potential before I offer more, however. I'd be prepared to offer $150 for her. She'll have a good home here, especially at her age. I'll think about it. Tell me about the races. They're held on the southwest side. Many of us volunteered, converting the old car park into a dedicated racetrack. See the organizer if you wish to bet on a race or take part in your own. Your own matriarch looks like she would make an excellent racer. Tell me about the place. This is Prosperity, the finest town for miles around. I promise you, almost anything you need can be found here, for we receive many traders from such places as Junction, New Nashville, and sometimes even as far as Chicago. The Baron is fair, and life here is good, despite the recent difficulties. Baron? The Water Baron, as he's known here. A very thoughtful and intelligent man. They say that he alone devised and organized our impressive town you see before you, though sadly I haven't yet had the pleasure of speaking to him. He lives in Uptown, which is off limits to travelers. What difficulty? I believe you should ask the sheriff if you wish to know more, but we have been suffering from an infestation of raiders within our territory, as well as the recent drought. We will recover, but life has been hard these past weeks. Looking for a motorcycle, a red one. I cannot say for certain. I know a great many vehicles have been coming and going, mostly toward the scrapyard to the east. Be aware, however, for there is a heavy bandit presence there. Is there any good places to trade here? We have an adequate market, although you'll have to wait for a caravan if you wish to trade in weapons or ammunition. We have a strict law against the sale of such items within the town grounds. Most other items you should find available inside. Looking for some information. Oh no. Okay, I guess that's it. Another scavenger, don't think we met. Welcome to Prosperity. Gotta ask you a few questions before you can come in. What's up? Nothing crazy, but I gotta ask you, have you had any dealings with a gang called the Roamers or any other raider gang? Never heard of them. Good answer. Okay, last question. What's your business here? I'm looking for some lost property. Lost property? Out here. Bro, this is the Badlands. You'll be lucky not to lose your life. But if you're serious about looking for your lost shit, I'd ask the sheriff. He checks all goods coming into the town. Don't expect to get anything back without proof of ownership, though. Great. Where can I find him? Head on through and turn right. First building on the right. Just remember to watch yourself while you're in town. Start any trouble and we won't bother asking questions. This is the wrong time to make a bad first impression, got it? Used to be an old water cleaning plant. We fixed it up and got it mostly running again. This side is Lowtown. The market is on the east side, farms and bar on the south side. While you're visiting, you're restricted to this side. The gate to Hightown is opposite the market, but access is only for guards and their families. Who's in charge here? That'll be the Water Baron. He basically put this town together, but he's not available to see traders or travelers. He stays in Hightown and he's always real busy. If you have any problems, go see the sheriff. He runs pretty much everything in Lowtown. I need to get to the north. Any roads still open? The north? Not much up that way, except the mountains. There's a road that's pretty much intact, but that gate stays closed until the mutants have moved on. A whole mess of them have been moving through the area. We've been lucky so far and have only encountered stragglers, but we're trying not to get the attention of the larger group. Any good scavenging spots around here? It's not really my business. So I almost forgot to mention, there's some other scavengers in town. Try their store over on the south side. If they aren't there, they'll be over in the bar right next door. I'd bet they'll know more about all that stuff. Talk to Silver, though. He's the one who runs the store. The other four are real weirdos. Okay. What is this place? This is the jail, son. I'm the local sheriff. While we're on the subject, I don't believe we've met. What's your name? Just a scavenger. I came from the city of the south. From the city? You mean Atlanta? Huh. Been a while since we had any visitors. How are things there? Which station are you from? It's not great. I traveled there from the wall. Oh, you come from the wall. Good to finally hear from you guys. How is the place these days? I heard there was a lot of commotion happening up there these last few days. Don't suppose you know anything about that. They were attacked. I don't know by who. I was out of town at the time. That doesn't sound great, but your story does add up with some of the things I've been hearing. I appreciate you being straight with me. The name is Myers, by the way. Now, what can I do for you? What's been happening here? There's quite a lot going on these days. We've had raiders squatting our scrapyard, possible mutant infestation, failing crops, and we picked up some shady drifter from down south. It's definitely been a busy week. Tell me about these raiders. You'll find them east of here. I don't know who they're supposed to be, but they claim to be descended from the old highway police that used to roam these parts. Call themselves roamers. They've occupied the junkyard and made demands to let us have access to the town, but so far we refused. I think they might have my bike. Probably. They've got quite a fleet of vehicles already, and they've been snatching up any half-intact ones they can find. God only knows where they get all the gasoline for those things. I'm sorry, Scavenger, but I don't think you'll be getting your bike back anytime soon. Oh, I don't know about that. Why haven't you taken them out? Ugh, well, we got two problems there. This isn't some normal gang, it's a small army. Their leader is smart, never a good thing for a raider to have. And they have a ton of heavy weaponry and vehicles. We can't match that. The other issue is any fighting is likely to draw more mutants to this region, so we're stuck in a stalemate. Both waiting out the siege, both hoping the other will crack and have to give in first. Do you need some help dealing with them? Right now? No. Besides the fact that you'd be taking them on by yourself, any fighting is likely to make a hell of a noise. Can't risk bringing more attention to ourselves, not when there are thousands of mutants crawling all over the mountains. Don't worry, the Baron has a plan. Mutant infestation. We've been having a lot of issues with keeping our heads down, trying to avoid attention from the mutants moving through the area. Patch, our mechanic, tells me that he's pretty sure they managed to find a way into our underground, though. Talk to him if you want to help him out. He can usually be found in his workshop or the electrical building. Failing crops. Yeah, they say the soil here isn't so great. Something about there being lots of chemicals or metal in the ground. You'll have to talk to Kyle, one of the farmers, if you want to know more. Apparently the Baron has a plan in place, but it's not my place to talk about that. Drifter, who is he? I don't know. Fella says he's a trader. Tried selling guns in the market. That dumbass. The Baron hates that shit. Says he's from the wall too, but doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. Locked him up until he feels like being more talkative and less of an asshole. From the wall? Can I see him? I guess. Maybe you could get more out of him. Just don't try anything weird. My boy over there will be watching you. If it turns out you're his accomplice or something, I swear to God. Why does the Baron not like guns? Oh, he doesn't hate them. Just look at how many of my boys are packing. And if the town is attacked, every man, woman, and dog can take a trip to the armory and grab something to fight with. We just believe that the ordinary working man does not need to be spending his average day armed. And that goes for ammunition, too. As an out-of-towner, we'll make an exception for you. You can openly bear your weapons. But the sale or purchase of any firearm or ammunition is punishable by immediate exile, so don't do it. Alright. It's gonna be the merchant from the first game that sent me with the briefcase. Yep, Smiley. Your former buyer from the wall beams back at you from the cell. Oh, hey, Scabber. Fancy meeting you here. I thought you were dead. You heard about the attack on the wall, huh? Nasty business, that. Good thing I got out of there before the shit hit the fan, right? Whew. Do you have something to do with that? Hey, I don't know what to say. When the attack happened, I got out of town and came straight here. Barely managed to get out in time. But when I turn up, these clowns arrest me. Acting suspicious, they say. And they confiscated all my stock. And you think I'm the crook here? You sent me on a goose chase, Smiley. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Scabber. Nope, no siree. Oh, you mean that business with the briefcase? I told you, Riggs was supposed to pay you. Hey, don't blame me if you got a crappy reward. Things change out here all the time. I can't be blamed if a town goes bust after only a couple of years. I want to know what happened at the wall. Look, Scavenger, as much as I would love to answer all your questions, it's not like I've got much else to do here. I'm afraid I'm not exactly in the best state of mind for that. Have you seen this place? Hella grody. And I'm getting claustrophobic. Throws you a pitiable look. I'm real sorry. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, that's easy. Go talk to the guard, ask him to let me out of here. Even just to stretch my legs a bit. I mean, it's not like I've done anything wrong. You believe me, Putty, right? I just need someone to vouch for me. Why would I do that? Answers. I'll tell you everything you need to know. The wall, the briefcase, everything. And I can clue you into a little reward. Just before I arrived here, I stashed some goodies just outside of town. As a little insurance. You can never trust these hick towns. Get me out of here and it's yours. No strings attached. Let me think about that. No, not good enough. You just leave me here at a time like this? I can't believe you do this, Scavenger. This is low. This is real low after all I've done for you. Yeah, you look tired. Maybe you should take a break. Dude, I'm not tired. Why do you even say that? Weird. Suddenly felt like in some cheesy adventure movie and you were trying to trick me into leaving you alone with the prisoner. What an odd feeling. Anyone in the cells? Just some asshole from down south. We picked him up for acting suspicious. Apparently some big shot arms dealer. Yeah, right. Turned up with a little wagon of shitty homemade bullets and tried to sell them in the market. Man, does he like to talk. Why would I need permission to be here? It's a jail where we keep potentially dangerous criminals? Imagine just letting any random stranger in to see the prisoners. What do you think this is, a fucking zoo? I'm telling you now, if you suddenly pull out a suspiciously heavy cake to give to the prisoner, I'm putting a cap in your eyes. I'm not even playing. Maybe you'd let me take him off your hands. You're right, that does sound pretty dumb. Why would I want to do that? I can vouch for his character. You telling me that underneath that cold, uncaring exterior, harsh language, shabby appearance, and frankly fucking annoying grin, there's a heart of gold? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Fuck off. Can't you just give him a chance? Are you serious? What if he's dangerous? What if he goes out and starts offering live ammunition to little children, leading young innocent souls into a life of depravity and addiction, arguing about comparative stopping power? Would you want that guilt hanging over your head, haunting your dreams? I think not. What if someone paid his bail? Oh, yeah, sure, that would work. It's not like he's really done anything. His bail stands at $90. Most of that comes from resisting arrest and making obscene gestures and a member of the Prosperity Militia, and being a dick. You better be worth it, Smiley. Just make sure he stays out of trouble. I'll unlock his cell when you're ready to let him go. Just promise me I won't have to see him again. Any more of his complaining, I'll become a criminal myself. You're free to go, Smiley. Righteous! His grin becomes insanely wide. I really owe you one, Scaver. I'll head out as soon as they give me my release papers. Not so far, Smiley. We had a deal. Where's the reward? Just before I got here, I dumped a bunch of goodies just outside of town. You know what these little outland towns can be like. Losing all your stuff and getting put in jail all the time sucks ass. The guards confiscated what I had with me, but I stashed some real valuable stuff for later. Head out of town and look for the big lake to the northwest. There's a little cliff face you should be able to climb up to. I marked a little hideaway with an S. Just push that rock aside and you'll find my best items. Just make sure you grab them quick before I go get them myself, heh. Head out of town, look for big lake to the northwest, little cliff, there's an S, push a rock. I need to know what happened back on the wall. Wish I knew. Someone was shouting about some commotion at the gates. The next thing you know, there's a ton of gunfire coming from the south gatehouse. Big explosion, smoke and flames everywhere. I didn't stop to watch. I grabbed a couple of boxes of stuff, hopped in my truck, and hit the road. I heard later that some people might have managed to escape by using the pipes in the dam, but I don't know. Call me a coward all you want, Scab. The fact is, I'm alive. No one has seen anyone else from that clusterfuck. Might have been mutants, perhaps. I doubt it. Whoever it was, they were able to get right up to the gates before someone realized what was about to happen. My money is on raiders. Just the timing of it freaked me out a little, especially after I got that briefcase. Briefcase you gave me, where did it come from? I guess that cat is out of the bag now. I'll be honest with you, Scab, I don't really know where those things came from. Some scab dug up a bunch of them from the north somewhere, and they ended up in the caravan loop as people tried to figure them out and sold them on when they couldn't. I figured Riggs might be smart enough to get one working, so I sent one his way. Kinda wish I didn't now, but I wanted that little debt gone. Riggs thought his was military, but I lost it. I'm still looking for it. You lost it? Shit, Scabber. We don't even know what that thing does. We heard later the guy who found them all went missing. Some weird-ass story about these creeps in black leather calling themselves the Empire. It's like one of those old spy comics they used to print. I'm glad that thing is gone. Hope Riggs doesn't get any trouble from it. Didn't think about that. I'll be here for a little while, but... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get that right now before I forget. So, out of town, northwest. Big lake. Is this a big lake? Or is it further up? I think this is the big lake. I don't see an S anywhere. It's not really much of a cliff face either. Not sold on that, I guess. No, I don't think that's it. Then there's not much other cliff faces, is there? These are the only two bodies of water that make any sense. So it's one or the other. I wouldn't be shocked if it was up there, but... Oh, this might be it. Maybe up here. definitely don't see an S anywhere. Unless it's real subtle, like. Ah, well, that's not subtle. That's what it was? That was his best stuff? Fuck you, smiley ass face. Okay. Video game cartridge. Video games? What am I gonna do with a video game cartridge? Okay, well that was a fun little adventure, I guess. Not really worth it, but... what do we got here? Yeah, I'm on board with that. Damage increases. Damage increase is ammo cost reduction. Can't go wrong. Grease-covered mechanic looks at you with his one good eye. Oh, Scabber. Good timing. You got some wire and a copper pipe I could use? Yeah. Takes the wire and fixes it to an exposed circuit board before jamming the copper pipe into a slot marked fuse. Boom. Lights. Thanks, friend. I owe you one. What was wrong with it? Dunno. Dumb old tech from old times. You see this? They put fuses here to stop the machines overheating, but they made them out of weak pussy metal. I need something stronger so it doesn't happen again. It's not like we run this stuff that hard. Do I get anything for those? Hey, don't worry, I'll pay you back. Having an issue finding new parts at the moment, but I'll make sure you get something. I never break my word. You can call me Patch, by the way. Nice to meet you. You can see I got your name here. Yeah, very funny. My real name is Kevin Choi, but everyone calls me Patch. Everyone here is such a comedian. Oh, my aching sides. He goes back to his work. Had your eye on any work around here? Looking for work. There is one job, but it could be dangerous. I think we might have a little mutant invasion down in the old service tunnels. I haven't seen any yet, but we got all kinds of nasties turn up down there. I'd really appreciate it if you can find out where they're coming from. I could finally get to opening up some of the other water lines without worrying about being eaten by something. Tell me about the tunnels. The old service tunnels? Right beneath our feet. The main entrance we use is back there, behind the gate, but they open up all over the place. We managed to get power to most of it. We get shortouts and brownouts all the time. A lot of nasty chemicals down there, plus flooding and whatever nasty critters find their way down there. We have to keep it open, though, as a lot of our main water lines run through it. Anything in particular you're looking for? Not really. Spare parts are always useful, but I don't like having piles of metal pieces filling up my shop. Would rather send a runner to bring it back here when I need it. I'd really like to get one of those old cars working, head north maybe, but I don't think you can help me with that. Maybe when I get a bit more free time. Alright. I'll put aside some scrap to pay you with. I'm sure I could find a few pieces I'm not using. Just be careful down there. A lot of dangerous chemicals, flooded sections, damaged power cables. And don't be surprised if the lights die on you. The place was probably a death trap even in the old days. That sounds awful, I'm gonna be honest. But I will steal people's food. Here for the news, only $10. Latest news and strangest occurrences. Fine. Some trader tried selling guns in Lowtown despite the Baron forbidding it. Blah, blah, blah. Strange sounds heard coming from tunnels. Furniture store running low on stock. Local scavenger spoke earlier, telling our reporter, my crew still haven't come back. Now fuck off. Food shortages hit desperate levels. We had fuck all to begin with, but now it's really bad. Farmers speak of mystery pre-war miracle beans rumored to be hidden in the old nature dome. That was not worth $10. Pit Bean Racing. How much is the entry fee? $100. Okay. Nice big racetrack. That would be fun. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Scavenger stands before you. He nods at you, his eyes fixed on yours. You're new. Don't think we've met. Name's Silver. Now, are you the fucking crazy kind of scav or the normal kind? If I was crazy, how would I know? You seem to have some rudimental logical thinking still, so I guess you're still human. In a sense. Sorry, but I like to know where I stand with people when I meet them. I don't really like speaking to the crazy ones. Is this your store? No, I run it alongside a few friends. I'm just the one who does the trading because I'm reasonably normal. Don't suppose you ran into any other scavengers on your way into town? Not since I got here. Thought it was a long shot. Anyway, yeah, this is my store. I'm not sure it would interest you much unless you found a nice little spot for yourself and feel like giving it some decorations. All useful stuff like bullets, meds, or tools we sell on to the town or in the market. You have any bullets for sale? Don't bother. Scavenge it or go elsewhere. There's some dumb no-sale rule around here. You can only get it by going through the armor in Uptown, and good luck getting in there. I only visit there to trade, and I get the feeling they're just waiting for me to twitch funny so they can just drop the hammer on me. Armory. It's run by a fascist. Dock and the bar, okay. Not great, just okay. Scrapyard is pretty bare apart from car parts, and you'd have to get rid of the raiders in there. Most of the old buildings are empty now. We've stripped out most of the good stuff already, so that just leaves the old reactor site or the dome. Don't know if you've seen those yet. Reactor site. One of our claims. Have you been to the north yet? You can get there by taking the road west out of town, then taking the first left and left again. There's an old, I guess, power plant. Or nuclear waste site. We found a few hazard suits while we were there. The best one we kept was the one I sold to Danny. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, pretty much a full hot zone. It's hard finding anything up that way that isn't contaminated. Anyway, it's a free claim. Locals tried sending some people up there once, and they all got sick. It's like these people don't know what Geiger counters are for. What I can remember, we only checked out the turbine room and some of the offices. There might still be some stuff in the old reactor. You serious about going up there? For real? Sure, it sounds fun. Seem like you know what you're doing. Follow me, we can't talk here. Alright. Sorry, I just don't trust the locals around here not to overhear and get any bright ideas. The fact is, I need some help. And if you're heading up to the reactor site anyway, seems like you'd be able to have a look around up there for my friends. What's the problem? My friends. We haven't been speaking much lately. I mean, we haven't been speaking much for weeks, but I haven't seen them for days now. I need someone to head up to the reactor site and see if they're still there. Don't try talking to them, just come back and tell me if they're alive or dead. You think they got into trouble? Maybe. Or they just left town and dumped me here with all this stuff. What I'm trying to say is that if they aren't dead yet, they will be. I'm not sitting here all day watching the shop just so they can find a score and split it between themselves. I'm sick of being the face all the time. What do you need me to do? Why can't you look for them yourself? I would, but the minute I leave, I've got a feeling this place will be stripped bare by the time I come back. I don't know if you ever noticed, but we aren't really popular among these people. Of course, if my friends have ditched me, this place can rot. I'd rather that than get stuck here. What's in it for me? If you can find them or you search the whole place and they aren't there, they'll be good enough for me. And I'll make it worth your time in scrap, ammo, or meds, your choice. I'll sell their stashes if I need to. It doesn't bother me at this point. Alright. I appreciate it. If you can't do it or don't have the time, I'll do it eventually. Just not quite ready to lose this store. You'll obviously know them when you see them, I would presume. And I'll be here if you want to ask anything about this place or need anything. Even a bit of advice. As thanks. Okay. Hello. That's pretty nice. Okay. There we go. Nice. Try and bring back any tobacco. Okay. Doc doesn't even look up from her notes. If it's serious, take a seat and I'll get to you as soon as I can. If it's not, get out and come back when you grow a pair. Try not to go near the other patients. What if I don't know if it's serious or not? She gives you an annoyed look. Are you vomiting? Do you have a fever? Do you feel dizzy or finding it hard to concentrate? Have you been passing blood? Do you have a deep wound that continues to bleed? Do you suspect a bone is broken? If you just have a nasty bruise that's really, really owie, you probably don't need to see me. Alright. Scavenger comes to my humble stall. Look around, friend. I've got all kinds of gizmos here. Not many traders here today. Is it usually this quiet? Dry season, kid, and when we have a dry season here, it gets real dry. Most people are staying indoors if they can, saving water. Farmers and guards get extra rations, so they do okay. But it's hard to earn a day's worth of water when no one is buying anything. Past a lot of rivers, seems like plenty of water to go around. Hope you didn't drink any of that shit. Yeah, there's plenty of water. Too bad it's either irradiated or full of chemicals and other stuff. You gotta purify it first, it'll fuck you up. They don't call this the Badlands for nothing, kid. I saw a few odds and ends you might be interested in. Take a look over here. Gasoline for the jackhammer, gas cylinders, no ammo. Yeah, I got 2 mags of this shit. You want to see them? 2 shining steel magazines of rifle cartridges. No, I actually don't need that. I actually don't need much ammo for anything. Sure look like a fan of leather goods, though. What can I make for you? You name it. Clothes, boots, bags, holsters. Can even boil it here if you want some extra padding for your armor. You look like you already have a pretty decent outfit already, but I can make something special if you can pay for it. Bandolier for loose bullets or side pouch for larger things like spare magazines or grenades or both. Okay. Shotgun shells. Now we can hold 140. Excelente. What the heck is a geck? That's what he said. Alright. Well, sounds like we're probably heading into the tunnels next time. Or we could do the reactor. Reactor's probably going to be more fun, but I don't know. You never know. We'll figure it out. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game of watching has been Ashes. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.